If your water pressure gauge shows high pressures, but the water coming out of the faucet still feels weak, and you assume the pressure is too low, there's a good chance that your misunderstanding what's actually happening. Because if pressures were truly low, every fixtures in the house would feel weak all the time, not just under certain conditions. Everything in your house still works. No leaks, no alarms, no broken pipes. But something feels off. The shower doesn't hit the same way. The sink takes longer to fill. The washing machines run slower. The water heater is struggling to recover. And here's the key detail. It doesn't happen all the time. It only happens when more than one thing is using water at the same time. Most people, even some plumbers, will blame low water pressure, a weak pump, old pipes that need to be replaced, and honestly, it sounds reasonable. Many homeowners spend money upgrading these things, only to find the problem never truly goes away. Because in most cases, those aren't the real cause. In this video, I'll show you what actually controls how strong your water feels, why the problem gets worse over time, and how to avoid wasting money on upgrades that don't fix the root issues. If you understand this, you'll make much better decisions before calling a contractor. Here's the first thing that every homeowner needs to understand. Your plumbing system doesn't work in isolation. Your showers, sink, washing machine, and water heater are all connected to the same main supply line. They don't have their own private pipes. They share the same path. When only one fixture is running, everything feels fine. But when multiple fixtures turns on, they all start competing for the same limited space. That's where the issue shows up. This entire problem comes down to one simple concept. Pressure and flow are not the same thing. Pressure is pushing force, flow is how much water can actually move. You can have high pressure and still have limited flow. Think of it like this. You might have a powerful engine, but if the road is narrow and crowded, you still can't go fast. When a plumbing system is new, pipes are clean, valves open fully, the system hasn't reached its limit. But over time, things change. Mineral buildup inside pipes, partially restricted valves, original design limits, increased water usage, all of this creates bottlenecks. The pressure stays high, but water can't move through the system fast enough, and what you feel at the faucet is weak water. Let's eliminate possibilities logically. If the problem were low pressure, you would see weak water immediately, weak water all the time, weak water at every fixture. But what you actually see is strong water in the morning, normal flow when one fixture is running, weak flow only when demand increases. So when we compare low pressures to constant weakness, flow limitations to weakness under load, your symptoms clearly match the flow limitations, not pressure loss. A common question is, why didn't this happen before? Because plumbing systems don't usually fall suddenly. They reach their limits gradually. Each year adds a little more buildup, a little more usage, a little more demand, until one day, the system still has pressure, but no longer has enough capacity. Nothing is broken, it's simply operating at its limit. The situation doesn't look like a low pressure. It looks like a shared system reaching its flow capacity. No emergency, no hidden disaster, just physics doing what physics does. The most important thing isn't whether you replace a pump or install larger pipes. It's understanding what's actually limiting your system before spending money. And here's the tradesman rule of thumb. Don't try to fix pressure when the real limit is flow.